Another thing to take in consideration when thinking about performing well as you age is a shoe's heel drop. Fun fact.
Unfortunately, as we age into our 50s and 60s, our Achilles starts wearing out. Blood flow to the Achilles tendon decreases and stiffness increases, which raises the risk of injury. Fortunately, you can slow down the slowing down by staying active, strength training with weighted calf and soleus raises, keeping your ankles mobile and wearing the correct heel drop shoe. It wasn't until about 5 years ago that I started to pay attention to the heel offset, or heel drop. This is when your sneakers say 4mm, 8mm, 12mm, etc.
And as JP Gloria from YouTube defines it,
the heel to toe drop in the shoe, more commonly known as heel drop, refers to the difference in height of the shoe from the heel region and the front of the foot. For example, on one side of the spectrum, women's heels typically are considered to have a high offset between the heel and forefoot region, therefore have a high heel drop. Now looking at the other extreme, being barefoot or wearing flat shoes have basically no difference in height when comparing it at the heel and forefoot region. Therefore, if a shoe does not have any offset, they are typically classified as a zero drop shoe. Now, you may ask yourself, how does heel drop affect the way you run?
Here's Millie Hofer, the Mizuno technical shoe specialist and podiatrist at Balmain Sports Medicine, with that answer.
So when you're going into a high drop, it's shifting that higher up the chain. So into your hips and into your knees. Think about it like when you're running downhill and your quads are getting smashed, but your Achilles isn't really an issue. So when we're coming back down from that 12mm drop, obviously it needs to happen gradually.
More about the heel drop effects from JP Gloria on YouTube.
Heel drop can impact the way forces are distributed in the foot. This can be helpful to know when trying to find a shoe that's comfortable for you, especially when a particular region of the leg is bothering you when you run. For example, if you get some pain in the knee as you run, you can find shoes that are flatter to try to decrease pain in the knee region. Or if you have increased irritability in the Achilles region, you may want to try a shoe with more of a heel drop to take loads off that area.
I think heel drops are fascinating as they're a tool to be used for different situations by different people at different times. All right, so we know about when to use low versus high heel drop shoes. What if you're like me and used a relatively low heel drop, 0 to 4mm, but now are using a high heel drop, 8 to 12, so that I could recover from Achilles injury? Should I even do it?
Millie Hofer with her expert opinion.
Given your injury history, it may be that you may not say wear a 0 or a 4mm drop all of the time. So knowing what I do know, it might be that, okay, maybe the goal is to wear it twice a week in your runs. And then you might, cruise at a 6 to 8mm drop. And then on your recovery days, that's where you might go back to your 12mm for a nice easy run.
And one of my podiatrists, Trent Salkovich, with more on the advantages.
Firstly, for performance enhancement, I'm always encouraging patients to push towards a 0mm drop, providing, number one, their biomechanics allows, and providing their injury history also allows. I would not be attempting a drop in height if a patient's in an inflamed state. Basically do this with quite a long time frame in mind, so dropping down between 2 and 4mm increments every couple of months. But just know that it's tricky. So you just got to weigh up what your goals are, and also make sure your body's in optimum condition before you try it.
And because every story has two sides,
here's my other podiatrist, Sigrid Dawson, who also works at Balmain Sports Medicine.
So you think it's not possible? You think I shouldn't?
It is possible, but mechanically you're going to be better to look at shoes that help you out, not increase your load.
Okay.
Yeah. Reverse age is a good answer though, I think.
So there's no benefits out of going down to 4mm and 0mm?
Oh, not really with what you're trying to do, I don't think. No,
really?
I don't think so. But, it depends what you want. You're going to have quicker times with a shoe that's sorry for forward.
Yeah.